2019 marks the third year of the Indy Women in Tech Championship, driven by Group 1001. The best golfers in the world fought it out at Brickyard Crossing with a $2 million purse on the line. Off the course, a full week of events made the most of this community-centered event.
Good morning and welcome to the third annual Indy Women in Tech Summit.
The week began with the IWIT Summit, where leaders from the golf, business, and technology worlds come together to discuss the benefits of inclusivity and diversity in their industries.
It has grown year over year. I think we had around 300 attendees the first year. We were up to 450 last year, now we're at 600. We asked each of the invitees to bring a high performer from their team, because one of the most important things is that this conversation not just happen at the senior level, right? It has to be carried down through the entire organization.
The Eureka Exchange returned for the third straight year, giving thousands of area students the chance to do hands-on STEM-related activities.
Isn't that cool?
The name comes from providing each of them the chance at a Eureka moment of connecting science, math, engineering, and technology to their daily life. Overall, it was an incredible week of golf that once again showcased Indianapolis as a leading tech hub of the Midwest. It also served as another chance to inspire thousands of girls to pursue careers in STEM fields. You know, there's sometimes in the experience of a quasi-journalist that you get to interview one of your really good friends who is the CEO of the Holman Company, which is the parent of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the 500, a really good friend, Mark Miles. First of all, this is more than an auto racing track. There's so much tied up in the economic development and therefore philanthropy of this track relative to Indiana and the country.
Yeah, the Speedway matters, you know, to our community in so many ways. And let me just think about that for a second, then maybe go to IndyCar.
Yeah.
For the Speedway, we're part of the identity of the people and the economy of the city and the state of Indiana. Because every day somebody will come up and tell you what it means to them, and it's very, very gratifying. But we also have an economic impact that's equal to a Super Bowl. Cities do all they can to get the Super Bowl. We got one every year with this place. And it is, in many respects, a technology hub. In 1909 it was built, and it was built by entrepreneurs in the emerging automobile industry in this country. And they built it as a test track to develop technology related to cars. You know, just at this one track, there are 44 data cuts under the track. So basically, fiber that goes 44 different places around a 2.5 mile track. So over the course of the Indianapolis 500-mile race, we collect 80 million data records. And that is just one example of the kind of data that goes into the engineering that goes into IndyCar racing. But it also means that we bring to this city a lot of engineers that work for the teams and for our suppliers, and they're high caliber, high paid, white collar jobs that we love to have here. They're part of the fabric of the community now. And it means we can have kids out here every day and get them involved in STEM, and all the teams have STEM programs in IndyCar. We like to hope we can be a kind of platform that reaches a lot of folks.
For the Indianapolis Colts, Colt Community Mondays are a season-long outreach program where players and team staff use the players' only day off to do a wide range of community outreach activities.
It's not part of a contract. It's not mandatory by any means. It quite literally is a sign-up sheet in their locker room. We have a different opportunity every week, and they sign their name. Our players are really engaged when they get out at these events. They like to actually get in and do the work and participate. It's not just a photo op for them. This is the 12th year that we built a playground. We built the playground in a day. We started at 6 a.m. and we were cutting the ribbon by 2:30. So I think we had at least 12 players come throughout the day that were there. A couple of them were having mulch shoveling contests with volunteers. There was probably like 6 of them physically holding up the jungle gym at one point because it was a little off center and we didn't come in just for it to be okay. It needed to be perfect. So our organizational mission is to entertain, inspire, and unite by winning the right way. So obviously the inspiring and the uniting is a big part of what we do.